Tubby, let's start with our first player.
So on the top left, we have NMxhendralisk and Team Nightmares. He's the only Zerg from the team, so he has a lot of weight on his shoulders, but he has been able to deliver on most situations, but I don't know if I like his chances. His morale is probably killed after that loss to Xenocider.
And throwing it over to Masa, you're up to bat, bro.
Okay. And bottom right, we have Xenocider, who just raped Hendralisk in the first game with 11-11.
We can't use a word like rape.
What are you doing? You're gonna get us banned!
He just picked up that Henry doesn't scout really early, and they just went for 11-11.
So, yeah, it's a good point. Now, it's hard in a best of 3. This entire tournament's best of 3 from the round of 16 on. So, after a quick loss like that, like you said, Henry's morale is probably a little bit lower than it normally would be. Xenocider is a good player, as we've discussed as well. So he's going into this game a little bit shaky. He's going to be playing as safe as possible. Probably not as greedy as game 1. Going to try a little bit harder to scout. We won't be seeing the 11-11 this time from Xenocider, though. Going to be standard 12 racks. Will we be seeing any gas? Does not look like it. So he looks like he's going to be doing a gas expand. And in a straight-up macro game, do you think Henry has the advantage over Xenocider?
I believe so.
Tubby?
And now he's being scared, sending the drones to scout everywhere.
Yep, he's just being as safe as possible. Tubby, what do you think? Do you think Henry is a better player when it comes to the late game?
I feel like Henry plays Zerg, so if it gets to the late game, I'll say he's going to win 90% of the time.
That is true. That is true. We do have the hatch first here from Henry. He is still playing pretty greedy, going for that 16 pull. Hatchery is down already as well. But he is scouting. He is being more proactive with the scout. He does see that there is a barracks in the main base. Standard timing here, going to be a gas expand. He does scout the CC as well, so he knows everything going in his opponent's base. Sees the CC before spawning pull. And we do see the immediate double gas here from Xenocider. Pretty standard in this matchup. Really can't go without that gas there. And yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty standard game. I like Henry's. I mean, I have to cheer for my teammate. I mean, I want Henry to win, but we'll have to see what Xenocider's game plan is. I actually only ever cast him TVT. Like I really don't know his TVZ style that well. It's like every time I cast this guy, it's either TVT or TVP.
Well, I know Henry likes to get a pretty early Spire when he plays CVT. Not Spire, Hive.
Okay, I was about to say, really, quick Spire. We don't see that at all anymore in this matchup.
No, yeah, quick Hive.
Okay, we'll have to see what his game plan is here. This is an interesting map choice here from Henry. Why do you guys think he picked Ohana? This was originally one of the favorite maps for Zerg because of how easy it is to spread creep. You get the fast third base, even a reasonably fast fourth base, but once Zerg realized that this fifth base over here is really hard to defend, they started actually just avoiding this map, and some people downvoted it.
I think Henry just likes the map.
Thank you, Tubby, for that excellent analysis. Masa, do you have any thoughts on this map, ZVT?
ZVT? There's a lot of potential to do link counters with this map.
There it is.
Like usually there's only one path, but there's at least two paths that you can pass by in the middle. So say through one army is coming, then you can send the link from the other path to do the link counter.
Okay. Good analysis there from Masa. Now we're seeing the fast third CC here from Xenocider. We're seeing a pretty quick Roach Warren here from Hendralisk. He is mining out of double gas, getting that macro hatch. Oh, actually getting a third base. So I was going to say, do you think he's going to be going for a Ling Baneling all in? But no, he's taking that third base.
So I believe he's just going to get about 4 to defend the Hellions.
Well, Henry made 3 because he wanted to say, Masa, you're wrong. He's actually making 6 now.
No, there's 6. Yeah. That means he's going to pressure with it.
Yeah, he's going to apply a little bit of pressure here. Try and catch his opponent off guard. There is no bunker back home. He only has Hellions to defend. The additional barracks are just now being added on. 3rd CC there. We see double Evo Chamber coming out very quickly here for Hendralisk. No lair just yet. Here comes those roaches catching these Hellions a little bit off guard, softening them up. He only shows 3 initially, though. Like you said, 3 to 4 is usually the number you want to defend. Anything more, you're going to apply pressure. And he only shows the 3. Now he's shown the 6, though. So this gives time for Xenocider to react. He actually catches all these Hellions. Nice grab there. Xenocider realizing he has messed up. Now Xenocider is adding in the Marauders. We should be seeing a bunker soon. Henry trying to get a scout here. Will he be able to see the factory and the additional barracks? He sees the 3rd CC, which is huge. Will he be able to see the barracks? He does. He sees all 3 barracks. He sees the factory. This is a beautiful scout here from Henry, and he's going to know exactly what's up. He's going to try and apply a little pressure here. There are Hellions, Marines, and Marauders here, so this should be held off easily, but how much damage can Henry do? Tubby, play-by-play.
So we have Henry doing some cute micro, but I feel he should be focusing down the Marauders. Well, not anymore, because it won't kill them, but I think if he focused down Marauders earlier, he could have done some damage. But I think he ignored the Marauders because he's not going to build any more roaches after this. Because he cleared most of the Hellions, so he's just like, Marauders aren't very good, so I won't build that many more roaches. But he is building 3 more roaches, so...
What do you guys think about this 9-minute lair here from Henry? This is a really late lair, in my opinion. Even for a fast 3rd.
He has a very good drone count right now, though.
Let me take a look at that. Oh, yeah, he's already up to 56 drones. He's starting to build some defensive units here, mixing in drones and links. If there's any form of very quick roach, Hellion, Marauder, Marine time, he wants to be able to hold it off easily. He did scout that fast 3rd base, though, so he knows that there's not going to be anything too crazy coming from his opponent. No heavy upgrades, no drops just yet. That starport's just now being placed on that reactor. Creep spread. I'm loving how many creep tumors are down here from Henry. He's really utilizing those additional queens to just spread creep as much as possible. And Ohana's a great map for it. There's no high ground, low ground problems in the middle of this map to where you have to have vision. You can just really just spread creep across the entire map very quickly here. And that's what he's doing. This is looking great. And you can prevent your opponent from taking a 4th and 5th base pretty quickly here with creep spread.
Do you think Henry will go? Oh, yeah, Henry's starting to go with Infestors. So.
Yeah, with the double Evo Chamber getting that +1/+1 for Lings, it's definitely going to be the Infestor. Ling Infestors is the norm right now. We hardly ever see that Spire anymore. Terrans have just gotten so good at Marine control and knowing where to place turrets and Thors. It's really hard for them to work. We're starting to see a lot of Korean Zergs just building a Spire in all 3 matchups and then only building like 8 Mutalisks the entire game. And they just harass and contain with that. But outside of that, we hardly ever see mutas in this matchup. Masa, what do you think of this timing here from Xenocider?
I think it's just to apply press. I don't think he's gonna go overextend right now. He knows if the Zerg went Messling, he's gonna lose the entire army at this point. I don't know why he's overextending right now.
Oh, Henry getting caught off guard here. They're going to lose that queen, some Hellions, and some Lings. He's trying to come forward with a bunch of Links. Will he get the surrounding needs? There's so many Links here with 1-1. Xenocider's microing this very well, doing as much damage as possible. Will we get the pickup, though? And there he goes. He did lose a lot of units, and I agree with you. Xenocider did overextend there just slightly. He cleaned up a bunch of creep, though. He got that queen. Harvester count, though, is 63 to 65. And, oh, a huge counterattack coming here from Henry. This 3rd base is completely undefended. It's not a planetary fortress. He's going to force the liftoff. And Xenocider, because he lost so many units, he's got nothing to defend back home.
Very good counter by Hendralisk.
Yeah,
he might actually deny the 3rd.
Oh, wow,
he
no
does
pickup.
deny the 3rd.
That is actually huge. He did not pick that up. We do have Marines and Marauders stemming forward here, catching these roaches here. Blue Flame is done. There's no Siege Tanks just yet. What we're seeing from Xenocider is that heavy bio style that's starting to become popular here in TBZ. Not mixing in any Siege Tanks to defend back home. Whenever I was playing Terran, I was actually mixing in 2 to 3 Siege Tanks before transitioning into this heavy bio style, just to be able to defend the 3rd base easier. But, wow, actually, we're going to see Xenocider taking a lot of damage there. He's forced to pick up here, and I mean, I think Henry is so far ahead right now. He's got his 4th base up, going to be establishing a 5th soon. Probably. Hive as well. I mean, with 2-2 finishing,
2-2, yeah.
I don't know if Xenocider can come back at this point.
Henry's just got a base lead, an eco lead, a tech lead.
Yeah.
A skill lead, you know.
And the Harvester lead as well. Up 74 to 68. He's got more bases, like you said. Look at the oversaturation here at this natural base here from Xenocider. He's built so many SCVs, he hasn't missed a beat. Missing that third base was just too much. Here comes a bunch of Ling and Roach pressure here. Remember, the upgrades for these Lings are 2-2 versus the 1-1 for Xenocider. And Festers, you get that big funnel growth. Nice around there from the Henry. Oh, wow. There's the GG from Xenocider. So we're going to an ace match. It's going to be Xenocider's map pick. If you're a Terran player, you're down.
Do you think he cheeses again?
Do you think he cheeses? Or yeah, that was gonna be my question. Do you think he cheeses a Moss? I'm gonna throw it to you, man. What do you think Xenocider's game plan into this next game is gonna be?
I believe he's gonna cheese.
Think he's gonna
Because
cheese?
he knows when he cheese, he won the game 1. He went macro, getting 3 orbitals. He lost. Well, now he's gonna come back to the cheese and then try to take off the winner.